Hey, this is Jay Donovan live in Barcelona at the Mobile World Congress. I'm here with Jan van Tetzchner, from the founder of Opera. Is that correct? You're the
co-founder, yes.
Co-founder of Opera. You may know Opera, the browser, Opera Mini, Opera Mobile, Opera for desktop. Jan, tell me what's new. Give me the lowdown on what's the newest development with Opera.
Actually, there's a lot of new stuff. I mean, obviously we're having Opera Mini 6 across platforms. We have Opera Mobile 11 across platforms. And then we actually have tablet browsers as well.
Okay. Well, did I read recently that you celebrated 100 million worldwide users on Opera Mobile? Is that
yeah,
correct?
Opera Mobile and Opera Mini. So total Opera on mobile phones it's more than 100 million at this time.
Okay.
So it's actually excluding a few, but it's already more than 100 million, and the total Opera user base now is more than 170 million.
Okay, and so you guys are supporting that on multiple platforms. So you're also supporting different download mechanisms for people to get this. It's not like you just go to the iTunes store and download it from one place. You have a lot of back-end work probably to facilitate that, correct?
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of distribution through various OEMs and partners. We also have, I mean, total Opera products, mobile, desktop, mini. We have more than 1 million downloads from our site alone per day. So in addition to that, we have downloads through the iTunes Store, through Android Market, through OB Store and the like. So there's multiple download places, and besides the inclusion in various devices.
Okay. I wanted to ask you a question. It seems like Opera is heavily linked to users outside of the U.S. It seems like when you think about Opera, you think of it internationally, at least coming from the United States. What is your plan to get, obviously you have Opera Mobile now available for iPhone. What's your strategy for getting more people using the browser in the US?
Part of this has been doing deals with the operators. So we have a deal with AT&T, we have a deal with Verizon, and we are continuing to go down that route, besides obviously providing the browser as a download to the iPhone, to the iPad, to the various Android phones. We are also pre-installed on some Android phones. So I mean, we believe we will be reaching a lot more users through the various channels.
Okay, so a combination, what you're saying is a combination of just making it available in the US, the platform's prevalent in the US, yes, but also deals with carriers and other infrastructure in the US to help promote it.
Yeah, I mean, as an example, we have AT&T.net, which is a service that we are providing together with AT&T, and we have also Verizon that's pushing Opera Mini and the like. So obviously working with the operators, working with the OEMs, and providing downloads on the platforms that people like to use in the US.
Okay, and then, we talked about mobile, but tell me a little bit about just Opera for desktop. A lot of people, I think in the US, they recognize it as a mobile browser, but they forget that it's a regular standalone browser as well. Tell me any updates for that or some new information.
So we're doing Opera 11 on desktop, and it's out now. A lot of the focus with Opera 11 this time, instead of doing the groundbreaking kind of things like Opera Turbo and Link and Unite that we've done before, this time it was more focused on taking favorite services and making them better. So mouse gestures is a very powerful feature in Opera desktop, very popular among our users, and we made it more accessible. So you press on the right mouse button, you move the mouse in certain ways, and it performs actions. Before, it was kind of, you're a bit in the blind, it would do that and you would have to know what to do. Now when you press the right mouse button, you'll get a guidance on what will happen depending on where you move the mouse. So that's a significant improvement. We'll also look at tabs. I mean, tabs are so important to people, and we're finding that people are having more and more tabs open at any one time. So we've done something we call tab stacking, which allows you to group the tabs, have a stack of tabs open and closed. It's fairly intuitive once you start to use it, and it makes it easier for those that like to have 30, 40, 50, 100 tabs open at any one time.
100 tabs? My goodness. All right. I think I have 20 is all I can do. That's all I can take.
Well, typical Opera, I mean, we know Opera users that have 100, so this is made for them.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to tell me? Any other updates? Or have we covered it all? Any last things you want to get out there to the CrunchGear readers?
Well, actually, maybe talking a little bit about what's been happening on television.
Okay.
Because during the last 12 months, we've been signing up some of the biggest television vendors in the market. I mean, Sony, Philips, Sharp, Toshiba, Löwe, and they're coming with televisions into the market with Opera, well, using Opera technology. So that's something that is making us very, very proud, and great devices.
Okay. All right, man. Well, thanks very much for your time, and good luck to you all.